What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment from TiCGamesNetwork.com. Like, share, subscribe, and let your voice be heard. Now, I said it, and I meant it. Today was the day that I officially rebranded my channel, changed some things around, streaming to news, a lot of Dauntless, and today's the first video, so let's get going. Once again, thank you guys for rocking with me. Let's jump right into it. So Dauntless has a really big release today. There's a patch notes that we got. I'm actually going to run down with you guys today. There's some pretty exciting stuff here that I'm really excited about. As you guys know, I started playing Dauntless really heavy as of late, over the last month and a half. I hate that I missed the first 4 seasons of Dauntless. I came in on season 5, and now we're on season 6, which I'm really excited about, and adding some things to the game that I think are pretty neat. I think you guys, if you play Dauntless or don't play Dauntless, this is a perfect time for you guys to jump in. And speaking of jumping, we're going to jump right into these notes, okay? So this is release OB09.0. So we're going to start out to what's new to Dauntless, okay? So take on trials. We've heard a lot about trials. I've watched some other YouTubers talk about trials. So Lady Luck has arrived to Ramsgate with her mysterious island trials. Slayers who have progressed through Rezakiri and Shroud will be able to participate in new trials each week, competing to see who can conquer it the fastest. Now, I do have a guild. I'm working with a video game her. If you guys know what it is, please go check her out. She's an awesome content creator. But I'm working with a couple of friends of mine from the Double XP podcast, trying to get them up to Rezakiri and this Shroud so that they can come and help me with the trials I'm really looking forward to. Second one, beware of Smulluks, also appearing at the Island of Trials. Smulluks, these snake-like creatures leave trails of disruptive aether in their wake, so be careful when you step. I'm really looking forward. So I haven't actually played in the season yet. After I make this video, I'm actually going to be playing the season, so I haven't really got to see much what these things are really about. I don't know if you can attack them, if there's going to be a lot of them, but we're definitely going to be seeing, because once I start season 6, I will be streaming. You guys will be here with me, I hope. Stop by Lady Luck's shop. Once you've earned a handful of marks, stop by the Lucky Break to see what's in stock. Steel marks will get you weapon mods, specials, sales, and gilded marks will buy you cosmetics. Look forward to prestige cosmetics as well as more mods and specials upcoming patches. And this is great. One of the things I thought this game needed more of, not only I think little smaller creatures like we're doing with the snail going around the world, is for you to be able to go out and use those rams. Well, I'm hoping you're using rams for a lot of this, along with the marks that you get, because you get so many rams, you don't really know what to do with it. Hopefully this is another reason for us to spend some of the stuff we need. I would like to be able to buy more things, being able to get, mod specials and more sales. You can't go wrong with sales, even if it's, common sales. Let me fuse them together, get something a little better. Try a new cosmetic. Open your loadout and select the hem. And select the hem for access to a new head customization slot. Once it looks like, visit Lady Luck's shop and try on a crown. That's pretty dope. You see what it looks like before you get going. Climb the Wall of Champions. Complete Dauntless trials in record time to earn a place on the Wall of Champions. Our first ever leaderboards, which I'm hoping the guild that I'm in is really going hard. If not, the guy that I am trying to get up can go hard. If not, I'm a free agent, baby. If people can't get it going, I'm gonna be a free agent, because I'm really trying to be on that wall of fame. Wink, wink. Discover Fortune and Glory. The latest hunt pass to land on Dauntless is Fortune and Glory. Kosir theme pass that arrives with Lady Luck. This will be the first hunt pass of the High Sky season, so we're gonna be pirates trying to get the booty of these behemoths. I'm really looking forward to that. Upgrade to Unreal Engine 4.22. This brings with the performance improvements. Thank you. Performance improvement for players and workflow improvements that will help our team iterate and develop more effectively. The difference is Unreal, which is great, because a lot of people know Dauntless isn't the best performing game. I don't have the most powerful rig. I'm running a GTX 1060 6GB. That's the most powerful rig. But sometimes I'm like, dude, I should be getting much better performance out of this game. So this is great. I can't wait to see what we get from that. Keep it fair with easy anti-cheat. Now, this is something, I actually read this a little bit earlier, when it says when you load into Dauntless to your PC after this patch, you'll be prompted to install Easy Cheat. This new addition will help clear some of the less than ethical slang we've seen. We will continue to monitor player reports throughout the in-game help menu. Now, I haven't seen anyone that I felt was like using type of cheat methods. And before the leaderboards, I don't see why anyone would care if someone was cheating. I mean, if you jumped inside of my game as a random and we're going to do a behemoth, I'm not really worried about you, quote unquote, cheating. But now that there are leaderboards involved, yes, so I'm cool with that. I mean, either way, I'm cool with it, but I see why they're putting it in now that there's something at stake as far as peer versus peer instead of just we're all just being one big team. Common is common again. Common behemoth breaks such as legs and tail drops are now guaranteed to drop when you break the part. Thank God. This frustrated me beyond belief. I have a really good apart breaking build, and it seems like the cold shot, I was trying to get his legs forever, and it's supposed to be a common drop. Like that way I can make his axe, and just couldn't do it. It was over and over and over again. This was great to see. I'm so freaking happy. Previously, threat level 8 plus behemoths had a chance to drop a rare epic part or arc stone, which would replace the common drop part. Oh, I can't read all of a sudden. They now drop with a chance to drop rates unchanged in addition to common drop. This is great. Heroic is common too. Increase the drop rate of generic common materials for heroic behemoths and reduce the drop rate for generic rare materials from heroic behemoths. This should make generic common materials for behemoths like Shroud and Rezakiri easier to obtain than the generic rare materials. Again, this is a problem that I ran into as well, so I'm really excited about this. This is great, man. They've been listening to the fans and the people who play this game, and I'm really, 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 really excited. Stock up on shards. I've never been able to say this right. So I'm going to say it how I say it. You make fun of me if you want to. The Scrave, Drask, and Stormclaw now have increased chance to drop epic shards, thankfully. Improved meshes of the day. This is cool. Slayers will now see a different meshes of the day that are better served to their interests. Yes, this means that if you buy the latest hunt pass, you won't be bombarded with messages to get the hunt pass. They put he to get he hunt pass, but I know they meant the. It's okay. It's okay. I get it. Journalism, I do that little bit thing too, so I get it. Some quality of life fixes. They improved the VFX performance, flow restored. Awesome. Fixed the bug where Slayers would get stuck and falling forever loop instead of recovering from falls as intended. That's been me. Had to completely shut the game down. And while speaking of quality of life, like I said, I ran through this earlier just a little bit, and there's one thing I didn't see that I do want to talk about when I get done with this. Fix the bug with picking up break parts from heroic Deadeye Quill Strike causes the Slayer to become shell shocked. I've never had that issue. Fix the bug where some break parts wouldn't visually show up after breaking apart. Ran into that a heck of a lot. Weapon VFX will no longer show the incorrect element particles when multiple element AoEs are used at once. Area of effects. Pilots of VFX on Shroud's Doomsday Orb. Slayers are still advised to not touch, lick, or otherwise try to consume the orb. I like their little hints or attempts at humor. They do a good job. Good job, Phoenix Labs. Improved performance in Ramsgate. Yes, Ramsgate. For some reason, I don't know what it is. I would get to Ramsgate and all of a sudden I would drop down like 40 frames a second. Don't know what's going on. I can be out in the world and I can have a rock solid 60 or above. I get to Ramsgate, 40. Don't know what it is. Don't know why, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Epic Game Store purchases made through PayPal to work as intended. Okay. Decrease the likelihood of players getting stuck when trying to check out in the store. If you continue to notice this, please let us know via support. Repeaters and the power hit now scaled down as the player approaches the behemoth. It reduces the VFX overload that used to occur at close range within high attack speed. Let's see. This is cool. I kind of skipped over this earlier. This is great. So, hid others, Slayers, persistent fire shields. So the molten drops, right? So if you guys ever noticed this, you always get that one guy who tries his hardest to get every single molten drop as if it stacks. As if one molten drop getting it is the same as getting 16. This is great. So what I'm seeing is you can only now see your own, which is great. So you don't know I have those there. So I can actually have my molten drops to myself. I hope you have some as well. Granted, I will. It's kind of goes both ways. Sometimes when I'm with friends, I want to say, hey, y'all need molten drop, come over here, come grab. I'm about to, my 20 seconds up, about to pop another one. Or another one's about to fall down. But like I said, you get those one guy or girl. I don't want to be sexist. Equal opportunity gamer who decides that he wants to pick up every molten drop in the game. So we'll see how that works out. Fix the issue with the strike landing VFX that sometimes be left behind. Fix the bug where after any weapon damage event with the hit pause, slayers will reset back to the default speed instead of the appropriate attack speed. For attacks like blade spams, I've never used it, cyclone, horizontal hammers, etc., this could be a major attack speed. That's an issue I've never run into, so thank God. Improved Terra Aether audio effects. Sword Terra Overdrive audio is now 27% more pizzazzy. All right. Dials will now properly save when transitioning between islands and city instances regardless of their transmog status. Fixed an issue where the Axe's vertical Reaper attack would deal 0 charge damage instead of rank 2 damage if it was overcharged. Now, an issue that I have run into, and I don't know if anyone else run into this, but I have a lot, is that when I use the axe, sometimes, not very often, sometimes, if I would say let's say I played Dauntless 10 times, 1 out of the 10 times I'll run into where I can't pick up the axe. I'll have to wait for it to time out and then fly back to me. And I can hover over it, do everything in the world, but I can't pick it up. And it's really, really, really frustrating. But I didn't see that addressed in here. Fix the bug that caused the environment to suddenly darken up on X and certain menus or Ramsgate. Haven't ran into that one. Social interface will now remember their state carrying over active tabs and categories from airship to island. Fix the bug where warp pike running charge could cancel for no reason. I've had that happen a couple of times, and I thought that it was my controller, and I switched controllers, and I did it again, so at least I know I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Thank you. Thank you. Fix the bug that caused the Ember Pike to appear offset in the crafting menu. It's a weapon I don't really use, but I'm glad they fixed it. Items you've already purchased should show correctly, sort the bottom of each page tool. Optimize the loadout screen to be more responsive with selecting weapon, armor, lantern, item. Yeah, because I always thought that was a bit of a hiccup or a stutter. Glad they fixed that. Fix the voice icons to the end hunt screen. You should not be able to see who's talking even after the hunt concludes. That was not really a big deal to me, but that was one thing I did notice, but it was never a big deal. I could, a lot of times it was random, so it doesn't really matter to me. Resetting your character from the title menu should no longer force you to relaunch Dauntless. Never ran into that. Fix the bug where the repeaters fail to appear in Slayer's hands to insert arrival animations. Now, I'm not a big repeater user, but I've used it a few times and I've had this happen a few times, so it's good that they fixed that. Let's see. Fix the bug where using a Warpike special missile could fire 2 shots instead of just 1. It never had to happen to me, but I wouldn't have been mad if it happened. Especially if it's just bang bang. Claiming platinum rewards from Hunt Pass should not immediately refresh your total platinum balance. Thank you. There's been a couple of times where I panicked. And I was like, where the hell is my platinum? And I freaked out at the game list. I wouldn't get it back. And like the next day I looked and I had my platinum. So that's awesome. Fix the bug where players would get stuck in Samuel L. Jackson's. Yes. Shout out to my man Dallas, who calls this man Samuel L. Jackson. So now I can't help but to call him Samuel L. Jackson. So for the sake of this video, yes, Samuel L. Jackson menu interacting in the Hunt Pass. Only the most fashionable will escape here alive. Look at the guy, man. Listen to the way he talks. That is Samuel L. Jackson. Fix the bug that causes PlayStation users to crash when hunting a Rift Stalker. I've yet to play this game on PS4. I have a PS4. I got a couple of them, actually, and a couple of Xboxes. I played this game on Xbox once. That's because I was doing a Windows update. PC is for me when it comes to this game. Fix the bug that causes Fix an issue where X charge attacks were canceling or failing to start on when a Slayer had no stamina. I never had that issue, and I'm a big time X user. When you guys, hopefully you guys coming out and watching the player stream. I use the axe a lot. Love the axe. Axe God. Let's see. Fix the bug causing dials to sort alphabetically. This was the same bug that caused certain dials to appear locked and they weren't. Order is restored. Polish and Rage VFX, Polish Stormclaw, Transmog Stones once again can be used to transmog gear. Okay. Some known issues right now. Repeaters are missing from store power. I can't read, fam. Repeaters are missing from store previews, including store previews for repeater transmog. Okay. Transmog Stone's balance don't auto update. You will need to close and reopen and load out screen to see correct balance. Opening Lady Luck's menu can sometimes cause a delay. The My Sales menu in the middleman only shows sales that are not slotted in gear. That is a really big patch. There's a lot of information. That is a lot of information. I am really looking forward to streaming this tonight. I am currently having some issues with Spectrum, and my upload speeds are like terrible right now. I'm like 3 up right now. I don't know what's going on, but they should be here shortly. Once they get here and fix my speeds, I will be streaming this game just about every single day, especially heavy on the weekends. The streaming of this game will only be broken up when I stream games like Gears of War, any of the big PlayStation bangers that come out. But mostly it'll be Dauntless. I hope you guys rock with me. I hope you guys start playing this game because it really is a fun game. I was able to interview the developers 2 years ago at PAX South. You guys can look that up on TiCNetwork.com or the TiC Network YouTube channel. You guys check out our interview we did with them. I love the game then, love the game now. Let me know what you guys think. Are you playing Dauntless? Are you excited about Season 6? Are you excited about these notes? Let me know. Do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. It is a new day. The channel has changed. Goodbye, Crumb Side. Hello, Fun Side. Y'all have a great one. And I'm out.